1 billion cost, Princess Ingrid Alexandra wedding preparation revealed. In royal tradition, weddings are moments of grandeur, celebrations that showcase centuries of heritage. But what if I told you that one royal wedding is set to break every record, to cost not millions but an estimated $1 billion? Yes, Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway, the future queen, is preparing for a wedding unlike anything Europe has seen in modern times. But this isn't just about money. This is about power, legacy, and the very future of Norway's monarchy. Born the daughter of Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit, Ingrid Alexandra was never just another royal child. From the moment she arrived, she carried with her the weight of history, the first female heir to the Norwegian throne in centuries. She grew up knowing that one day, she would not simply watch a coronation, she would be the one crowned. And with that destiny comes expectation. Every detail of her life, from education to her eventual marriage, has been carefully watched by her people and the world. Now, as preparations for her wedding unfold, the world is stunned by the numbers. A budget soaring toward $1 billion. Security measures alone costing hundreds of millions, as heads of state, kings, queens, and presidents prepare to attend. Venues polished to perfection. Jewels restored. Dresses designed not just as fashion, but as symbols of heritage. But why so much? Why would Norway, a relatively small monarchy compared to its European counterparts, host a wedding on this scale? The answer lies in the stakes. This is not just a wedding. It is a showcase of continuity, a declaration that the Norwegian monarchy is not fading, it is thriving, and ready for the 21st century. For Ingrid Alexandra, this is not just about marrying a man she loves. It is about presenting herself to her people, to Europe, and to history as the queen she will one day be. The preparations are extraordinary. Palaces are being renovated to host dignitaries from across the globe. Oslo's streets are planned to be lined with celebrations, parades, and symbolic displays of Norwegian culture. The gown, rumored to be designed by a fusion of international couture and Norwegian tradition, is said to cost millions alone, crafted with rare fabrics and jewels passed down through generations. The crown jewels, some of which have not been displayed publicly in decades, are being polished for the occasion. And then there is the guest list. Imagine the gathering. Spain's Princess Leonor, Denmark's Prince Christian, Britain's Prince William and Princess Catherine, and royalty from Sweden, Belgium, the Netherlands, all uniting in one place. A constellation of crowns, with Ingrid at the center. The sheer diplomatic weight of such an event makes it not just a wedding, but an international summit wrapped in romance. But as grand as it all seems, questions linger. Norway is a modern democracy, where citizens value simplicity and equality. Will the people accept the staggering cost? Or will criticism grow, painting the monarchy as out of touch in a world struggling with economic challenges? Already, debates swirl in newspapers. Some call it wasteful, an unnecessary display of wealth. Others argue it is an investment in national pride, tourism, and international prestige. Beyond the financials, there is the heart of the story, Ingrid Alexandra herself. She is not a distant royal. She has been raised in modern Norway, attending public schools, surfing, skiing, and living a life more relatable than most heirs to thrones. To many, she represents a fresh generation of royalty, grounded, approachable, and strong. For her, this wedding is both deeply personal and undeniably public. She must balance her love story with the expectations of an entire nation. The identity of her chosen partner only fuels the intrigue. Who is the man who has captured the heart of the future queen? What qualities make him worthy of standing beside her, not just in love, but on the throne? His role will be scrutinized endlessly, his background dissected, his every move weighed against the traditions of Norway's monarchy. Will he adapt to the life of royal duty, or will he struggle under its weight? The ceremony itself promises to be cinematic. The cathedral bells ringing. The red carpet stretching across Oslo. Crowds of thousands waving flags as Ingrid Alexandra steps out in her gown, escorted by her father, Crown Prince Haakon. Cameras capturing every angle, broadcasting to millions worldwide. And yet, beneath the grandeur, there will be one quiet moment. A vow, whispered between two young people, binding their futures not just to each other, but to a nation. And what of the aftermath? The honeymoon may be brief, for Ingrid's life is already intertwined with duty. She will continue her training, her royal obligations, her path toward the throne. But with her partner by her side, the image of Norway's future monarchy changes. It becomes not just about tradition, but about partnership, about love meeting legacy. Still, the billion-dollar figure haunts every conversation. Is this the price of monarchy? Is this the cost of preserving heritage in an age where crowns often feel outdated? Or is it proof that in times of uncertainty, people still long for pageantry, for symbols larger than life, for fairy tales that remind us of continuity and hope? The pacing slows. We return to Ingrid Alexandra, preparing quietly behind palace doors. In one hand, the weight of history. In the other, the promise of love. The world waits outside, eager to witness her transformation from princess to bride, from heir to leader in the making. This wedding is more than extravagance. It is more than headlines. It is a moment that will define not only Ingrid Alexandra's personal story, but the story of Norway itself. A reminder that royalty, even in modern times, can still command the world's gaze, can still inspire awe, can still capture imaginations across borders. And so, the stage is set. A billion-dollar stage. For a wedding that is not just about two hearts, but about one nation's identity, one monarchy's future, and one young woman's journey into history. Princess Ingrid Alexandra's wedding preparations are revealed. And the world can only watch in disbelief, in admiration, and in anticipation of the day when the vows are finally spoken.